So we've all heard the stereotype that engineers, well, tend to be a bit socially awkward. Why is this? Why do engineers seem to have a harder time than others when it comes to social situations? Well, me, I've been an engineer for about 5 years now, and throughout my time in industry, I've learned how to connect with a wide variety of people, both from motivating them to do work tasks, as well as just being friends with my coworkers. So in this video, I want to show you how to connect with an engineer from another engineer's point of view. To start right off the bat, most engineers are introverts. There are obviously exceptions to this rule, myself being a very big extrovert, but I found throughout my time that most engineers tend to be introverted souls. And what this means is that people with those personality types tend to feel more comfortable thinking about their inner thoughts rather than focusing on what's happening external to them. Oftentimes, this introspective quality causes these engineers to be even stronger at their job. Introverts tend to be able to solve problems at an incredibly high level due to their ability to consider multiple scenarios and possibilities, rather than thinking of one solution, getting very excited about it, and chasing full-fledged ahead without considering the fact of what's possible. So with this introverted background in mind, there's been a few different ways and different methods that I've used that I've found successful in connecting with more introverted people. The very first one being, don't put them on the spot in front of a large group of people. Introverts tend to enjoy one-on-one conversation so much more than they enjoy group conversation. After asking my friends about this, what they've said is that a one-on-one conversation allows them to connect more with an individual rather than avoiding small talk that happens in large group scenarios. Due to this, I try to engage with these people as much as I can in very small settings, asking for quick updates or progress reports by walking over their desk or shooting them a Slack message, rather than calling to arms giant meetings to engage with these people. Now, in the workplace, sometimes speaking in front of large groups is inevitable. And when these situations arise, what I've found is really useful is letting the introverted people know that they're going to be called on to speak in front of a group prior to the meeting actually happening. What this allows is it allows the introvert to prepare their response, because introverts tend to think more about what they want to say, helping to reduce their anxiety and keep them prepared for what's to come. Nobody likes to feel blindsided by a question in a meeting, especially when it's in front of a large group. So by doing what you can to help prepare a question, it allows people to feel more comfortable and are more likely to speak in the future if you keep them prepared. The second thing that I've found that works really well with connecting with engineers is asking specific thought-provoking questions. So what I kind of mean by specific thought-provoking questions is asking questions to kind of guide the direction of thought of an engineer down a specific path. The example that I like to use is looking at the difference between asking somebody, hey, what's going on, versus, hey, what's gone on since I've last seen you. The very first one is very open-ended, and while some people can take that and run with that question forever, some people will just answer, hey, I'm fine. In the second question, the thoughts tend to be a lot more focused. It allows someone who struggles to come up with what to talk about to draw from a very narrow area of possibilities to bring more answers. And due to this, I've found introverts are able to pull more information and give you a little bit more to work with when you point the question in the right direction. The second example I'd like to use is, do you have any questions versus what are your thoughts? Sometimes do you have any questions comes off as, do you have anything that conflicts with my way of thinking? And to an introvert, this is very intimidating. Versus asking an introvert, what are your thoughts? Introverts think very deeply about what's on their head, and giving them a platform to speak what those thoughts are often allows for bigger opportunities to speak. And the third point, albeit obvious, is be patient and don't speak over someone. Engineers at our core are problem solvers. We really get enjoyment about thinking about the intricacies of how something works and how to solve a problem. And most intricate problems aren't as simple as 2 + 2 = 4. They take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and hell, neither was anything in this room. Everything takes time to think of, and the more patient that you are, the more likely you are to get a response. So what I've found really effective is after you ask a question, just wait. Don't spit out another thought. Wait for an initial answer, or for someone to say, hey, I don't know the answer to this question. So that's it from the video. I hope you guys were all able to learn something and apply it to your everyday life. In the end, engineers are just people, so treat them just the same way that you would want to be treated. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as it really helps my channel and helps me to keep doing this. So I'll see everybody in the next video. Take care.